What's up, Fitness Nights? Back in the gym again. Today we got back day. Heck yeah. Kind of want to talk to you guys about the perfect tension point, right? And how to build muscle, okay? So one of the best significant ways that you can tell if you're at the right tension point is it's not too weak and it's not too strong. And too strong means that your muscles are going to be pulling themselves and pulling the ligaments out of joint in order to get the weight across, or it's not snapping down. You know, if you snap too fast, that way your ligaments are going to be in pain. So you have to have the right point or right pressure point tension right on it. So check this out. See, it's just enough to where my muscles are flexing and I'm pulling it down. If it was too light, it'd look like this. See, that's one thing that you're trying to avoid. Why? Because you're not going to be able to send the blood to the muscle group if it's too light. You know, you need the perfect amount of tension. And that's really, really crucial. I think people overlook that. It's doing too heavy a weight or too light a weight, it's not going to end up having you grow muscle. It's got to be in the sweet spot. Everything when you're doing it has to be in the sweet spot, and not for anybody else's physiology, but for yours. So, there it is, Fitness Nights. I love you guys. Shout out all the new subs, dude. Comment, like, subscribe below. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you guys are working on today. You know what it is. Let's go, come on, baby. That's good set. Come on. Alright, so exercises and how much of them should you do in order to like grow muscle? Well, it really kind of depends where you are at in your working out journey, you know? So like for me right now, I'm just getting off like a surgery, so it's about like my third week back right now. So for me, I used to do about 5 to 6 exercises, about 3 sets in about 12 to 16 rep range. But now I kind of switched it up to like 4 or 5. And why? That's because like my muscle endurance isn't as long as it used to be, which is great, you know? It's because a setback is always like a setup for a comeback. So, you know, like being out for so long is cool, but fucking being in the gym is great. So make sure that you guys, if you're trying to gain muscle, stick between like 4 exercises to like 6 exercises in a rep range of like fucking 12 to 16. And that's like really the perfect rep range to be at. So you guys know what it is. I think something that people overlook Fitness Nights is that like it's not about who wins, bro. It's really not. There's been plenty of times where you're the winner and you don't like, and it doesn't help, you know. But glory doesn't go always to the winner, man. Glory goes to the best competitor, bro. People don't want to see, like, you can see a winner all you fucking want, but you know what people really want to see? They want to see good competition, and that's where it's at, you know. The team won, yeah, okay, like, say, think it really is like what comes to mind is like fucking Michael Jordan. You know, he's one of the best players ever, but if he never got all the assists, he wouldn't make it happen. It's not always about the winner or who's winning. You know, if it's the Bulls that their team won, fuck yeah. But it really is about the best competitor and the best fucking player. So don't focus on being the winner as much as well as being the best version of yourself. You know, be the best version of you. That's where you're gonna shine. You can be a winner all you fucking want, but if you're not the best version of yourself, people will choose somebody else as the winner, like subconsciously or even naturally. So make sure that you guys are being the best version of yourself every fucking day. You know? It's not easy, but you gotta fucking do it. I'm like, subscribe, bro. You know what it is. Good question I get asked a lot is like how to know when to switch exercises, and like you kind of got to think about it like a candle, right? It sounds weird, but it's like the only analogy I can think of, right? So it's like you have a candle, it's got the three little things right there, right? And when you light one and you keep lighting it, eventually it fucking dies, right? And so you got to move on to the next candle, like within the same one. But what's really cool about it is when you light the next one right next to it, it burns brighter and it has the flame that it just had. So when you feel like your muscle is getting exhausted from one exercise and from one angle, switching up the angles into another one really helps to fill the blood with muscle again if you feel like you're losing pump or if you feel like you just need another exercise. So don't be afraid to like do 2 or 3 sets on an exercise, then go to another one. So it's really about your physiology and how you're feeling. You guys know this. Comment, like, subscribe below, and let me know what back exercises you guys are doing. I think my favorite back exercise was just classic pull downs today. So you know what it is. I'm about to hit some heavy fucking sets. Let's fucking go.
Sleep, darling, I think I saw you in my dreams. You were stitching up the seams on every broken promise that your body couldn't keep. I think I saw you in my sleep. Oh!